Have you ever wondered how your favorite ice cream cones are made? From the perfect crunch of the wafer to the creamy cold ice cream and the irresistible chocolate coating, it all begins with a captivating process that blends precision with creativity.
In this video, we're going behind the scenes to discover how factories produce millions of Cornetto ice cream cones each year.
But did you know the invention of the ice cream cone was a happy accident more than a century ago? And that each cone is precisely engineered to stay crispy, even under layers of creamy goodness? Watch as we explore
step by step. The history of the ice cream cone is almost as exciting as its flavor.
Believe it or not, it was invented by accident at the St. Louis World's Fair in 1904. An ice cream vendor ran out of cups to serve his customers. A nearby Syrian waffle maker, Ernest Hamwi, came to the rescue by rolling his thin waffles into a cone. This edible container, sturdy yet sweet, was a game changer, becoming the first of its kind and setting the stage for what today, that combination of crunch and ice cream melting in your mouth remains irresistible. This Canadian company has been mastering the craft
of ice cream cone production for 2 generations. With an impressive annual output of 10 billion cones, they serve customers across the globe.
During peak summer demand, the factory ramps up production, making as many as 10 million cones in a single day.
The cones are sweet, sturdy, and crispy, made from a light batter with brown sugar as the key ingredient.
Though it's a bit more expensive, the brown sugar enhances both the flavor and the structure, ensuring the cones stay intact during transport.
in the mixer. Water, sugar, flour, and a blend of canola oil and soy lecithin, a natural binding agent from soy, are combined.
But mixing this batter is more complex than it seems. The temperature must be kept precisely at 17 degrees Celsius to ensure uniform cones.
During summer, the flour tends to be warmer, so cold water is added to the mix to maintain the balance.
This prevents the batter from becoming too sticky.
A computerized system carefully controls the flow of flour from an overhead tank, while vegetable oil is also added. As the industrial mixer blends everything into a smooth, even batter, ready for the next step.
Freshly mixed batter is transferred to a refrigerated tank, where a constantly moving paddle keeps it at the right consistency, similar to pancake batter. Each 50-liter batch is enough to keep the production line running smoothly for 45 minutes. From here, the mixture is elevated and poured into a hopper.
It's a large container that acts as an intermediate reservoir. The hopper's job is to carefully regulate the flow of batter
Onto the cooking plates, ensuring a consistent flow and preventing spills or waste during cooking.
and guaranteeing that each wafer has a uniform thickness. The conveyor belts then carry the batter to gas-heated cooking plates.
Close on the mixture, cooking both sides for just 50 seconds. This step might sound simple, but timing and temperature control are everything.
Just a few seconds off, and the cones could be too brittle or undercooked. When the cooking is done, the wafer is still warm and flexible.
Perfect for shaping into cones. When the top plates are lifted, they reveal the freshly baked wafer sheets. Automated arms then transfer these sheets
To machines designed to shape them into cones. Each wafer is picked up by a rotating arm and placed onto a cone-shaped mold.
A high-speed piston then spins rapidly, rolling the wafer into a perfectly shaped cone to hold your ice cream.
This rapid rotation ensures the wafer is rolled evenly, without any folds or cracks that could compromise the cone's structure.
This machine is highly efficient, capable of producing up to 3,000 cones per hour.
Once rolled, the cones are left in position for a few minutes to cool and set their shape. They then drop through a chute.
Next, the cones are placed on a conveyor belt, where automated mechanisms adjust their positions for paper wrapping.
A computer equipped with a camera counts the cones and communicates with a machine to stack the precise number needed for packaging.
A technician uses a device to insert a ball into each cone to test its strength, ensuring that the cone can withstand multiple bites without breaking. Any cones that fail to meet the hardness standards or are deformed are removed from the production line at this stage.
Once they pass the test, The cones are ready to be distributed to a nearby ice cream factory, which takes care of making the ice cream. Now let's talk about what goes inside those cones. The process starts with the arrival of key ingredients like cream and fresh milk, which are stored in large refrigerated silos. These silos maintain the milk and cream at just above freezing,
around 2 degrees Celsius, to keep them fresh. The silos then feed a high-speed mixer that combines the cream with other ingredients.
The main dry components include skimmed milk powder, along with plant-based stabilizers and emulsifiers.
This mixing process takes about 3 minutes, ensuring all ingredients blend together into a smooth, homogeneous base.
Stabilizers are added to prevent ice crystals from forming,
while emulsifiers allow air to mix in during churning, ensuring a fluffy texture.
Additional ingredients such as sugar and corn syrup are also added. After mixing, the ice cream base is pasteurized at 72 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes.
killing off any harmful bacteria. Then, it's homogenized, breaking down the fat molecules to give the ice cream its famously silky texture. Finally, the vanilla flavoring is added, and the mixture is mixed to incorporate air, transforming the liquid into a creamy, soft solid.
Without this air, your ice cream would be as hard as frozen milk.
The ice cream is now ready to meet its crunchy cone counterpart. The freshly prepared cones line up on the conveyor belt. Sprayers coat the insides with a layer of chocolate
to create that signature crispy texture while also locking in the ice cream's moisture.
From here, nozzles expertly fill the cones with ice cream. At this particular factory, 2 flavors are made simultaneously.
One line fills the cones with vanilla ice cream, while another works on chocolate. To give the ice cream a delightful surprise in the middle, liquid caramel is injected into the center of the cone. Some variations even get a swirl of strawberry or chocolate sauce before the finishing touch. Next, a layer of liquid chocolate is applied, followed by a crunchy topping of chocolate-covered puffed rice. The cones then move through a lid dispenser,
which places a wax paper lid on each one. A heating element quickly melts the wax, sealing the lid onto the cones.
Finally, the ice cream cones are packaged in boxes and sent straight to the freezer, ready to cool down your summer days.
If you want to know how Nutella is made, watch the video on your screen. And please like the video if you enjoyed it.
And share it with someone who might be interested. Also, subscribe to this channel by activating the notifications to continue learning. Thanks for watching.